Tina here with Awesome Kids Yoga, and today we're gonna do some garden yoga. I've got Brayden over here and Van, my sons, and they're gonna help me do the yoga poses. Sometimes I might have to get up and adjust the camera, so they're gonna help me by demoing. So if I'm not in frame, watch what they're doing. All right, let's get started. Starting in Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce. We're gonna start this class, like I start all my classes, with a little song. Crisscross applesauce, tall yoga back, shoulders up all the way up to your ears, shoulders down. Let's make a yoga clap. Hands together at your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. Perfect. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose and out your mouth. Fantastic. So we've got to get to my garden. I'm already here, but you guys aren't. So let's get on our bikes. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the ground. Take your hands and stick them right next to your hips. All 10 fingers are really wide, pressing into the mat. Perfect. Lift your chest up. Great. Now you're going to lift your right foot. Lift your left. Great. And then you're going to bring your left foot up to meet it. Perfect. Look, Mom, no hands. Grab onto those handlebars and start to pedal. You could pedal really fast if you like, or slow. Whichever way you go, start riding that bike. All right, we're going to go up a hill, so lean back and go really slow. And then we got to go to the side, so turn to the right. Oh my gosh, you guys are so strong. And come back to center and turn to the left. Wow. All right, and go fast again. Oh, we're almost there. And slow it down. And there we are. Whew, that was an abdominal workout. Great. We are here at my garden. And the first thing that you're going to see is my dog, Trigger. He's going to come and greet you. So roll on over to your knees. Put your hands flat on your mat and have your knees right under your hips. Perfect. Then you're going to tuck your toes. Just watch Brayden here. He's going to tuck his toes under. And then you're going to lift your hips all the way up to downward facing dog. Look back at your feet. Perfect. And stay just like that and pedal out your feet. Bend one knee and then straighten it. And bend the other knee and straighten it. Perfect. This is called walking your dog. So just do this a few more times. Maybe go super, super fast. And then you slow it down. Good job. All right. From here, you're going to look forward. Lean forward slightly, bend your knees, and jump forward to frog pose, Malasana frog pose. Perfect, and bring your hands to your heart center if you have the balance, and if not, it's fine to keep your fingertips down. But we are little froggies, and little froggies like to eat things. And these little froggies want to eat some flies. Now you can eat whatever flying thing you want. I'm going to snack on some flies, and I'm going to eat 3 of them. And so as a frog, I need to show you my gigantic froggy tongue. So stick out your froggy tongues. Perfect. And we're gonna jump up 3 times and catch some flies just like this. Ready, go. Stick out your tongue. Ribbit. 1. Ribbit. 2. And ribbit. 3. Perfect. From here, you're gonna straighten your legs and bring your feet right under your hips. And your hips are those bony points right here in the front, and your feet should be right under your hips. And then look at your toes to make sure all 10 toes are facing forward. Great. All right, I'm going to go move the camera. You guys keep your eye on the boys. Okay. Here we go. So you're going to be in Tadasana, the one, the only Tadasana mountain pose. Feet are under hips, all 10 toes are facing forward. Your hands are out of your pockets and down at your side. Perfect. Yes, you're smiling. Wow. Okay, from here, you are going to put on your goggles. Now this is super tricky, so I'm going to come back into frame to show you. Van is doing it for us over there. But you're going to take your thumb and index finger and pinch it together. And then you're going to take your middle finger, put your middle finger on your chin. Great. And then you're going to lift your elbows out to the sides and up as you turn your hands to make little goggles. Perfect. So you can do it like that, or you could do it like this. whatever you want. But we're gonna see what we see in Miss Dana's garden. Oh my gosh. I see in my garden a giant snake. Inhale your hands up above your head. Exhale your hands down to the ground. Perfect. Put your hands on your shins for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now walk your hands forward all the way into plank pose. Perfect. From here, you're gonna bend your elbows and slowly lower all the way down to the ground. When you get to the ground, you're gonna bring your hands by your ribs and take your elbows in nice and tight. Perfect. And you're gonna lift up just a little bit for a little baby snake and say, and then you're gonna lift up a little bit higher for a mama snake. And then a little bit higher, just like Brayden is over here for daddy snake, big snake face. And then come on down to the ground. Do you know what snakes like to eat? They love eating gophers. And there's a gopher in my garden. There's also a snake. He's really nice though, because he gets the gophers out of here. So we're gonna come into gopher pose, push up onto your hands and knees, and then you're gonna sit your bottom back on your heels. Perfect. You're gonna take your head and place that on the mat in front of you. Now your hands can be in front, just like Brayden's and Van's, or just like Van's, and then, or they can be in back like Brayden's. But your forehead should be resting on the mat. Perfect. This is called child's pose, balasana, child's pose. And today we're calling it mole pose. So your little moles under the ground, taking a little nap. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. And then walk your way back up to sitting on your heels. We're almost there. Perfect. And then from here, just like little moles, there is a little bunny rabbit. Snakes also like bunny rabbits, but this guy, he's so fast, nobody's ever gonna catch him. So I'm gonna hop forward to the front of my mat. You guys can stay where you are if you want. We're gonna be little bunny rabbits. So you're in Virasana, bunny pose. Your bottom is sitting on your feet. It's kind of like this. Perfect. And then what you need to be a good bunny rabbit is a little tail and some ears. So we're gonna be our bunny rabbits. Brayden's gonna stay to the side so you can see what that looks like. And we've gotta run away from this snake. So we're gonna go really super fast. You're gonna get your tail and your ears and you're gonna start going really fast. Go as fast as you can. You're building your abdominal muscles and you're running away from the snake. Perfect. Oh my gosh. And now you're gonna hide in the bushes. Switch your tail and your ears and go this time really slow. Perfect. Up and down really slow. So slow that nobody can even see you. And then you've got to speed it up again. Switch your tail and ears. Perfect. And then slow it down. All right. Perfect. So good. We're going to go see my dog, Trigger. He's in the garden and he's waiting to greet you. So put your hands flat on the mat. Come back to your hands and knees and tuck your back toes. Lift your hips up for downward dog pose. Look back at your feet. Perfect. And then wag your tail, maybe move, bend your knees, move your hips side to side. And because we're dogs, we're just gonna pee on this tree. So lift your right foot up in the air and bend your knee for peeing dog pose. Perfect. And bring that foot down and lift your other foot up. We gotta be even, both sides. Perfect. And then look forward and jump forward because there are trees in my garden. And we're gonna go look and see what kind of tree is in this garden. So, I actually have a peach tree in my garden. So you're gonna come back to the one, the only, the Tadasana pose with your hands by your sides and your feet facing forward. Take a big breath in. Good, exhale. Great. And we're gonna come to tree pose. So you're gonna bend your right knee and bring it out to the side. You're gonna bring your heel to your ankle. Perfect. Engage your abdominals, that's your tummy. Nice and tight. Your torso is long, but you're breathing. Great. And then you're going to test your balance with your tree by raising your hands up and maybe wiggling your fingers. If you want a challenge, you can come to Mama Tree. Your foot goes on your calf, not your knee. Bring your hands a little higher. Great. All right. And then inhale, hands down to your heart. Foot comes down to the ground and shake it out. We're going to do the other side. You're back in Tadasana. And then you're going to bend your right knee. Whoop, bring it out to the side. Boop. Heel to ankle. Choop. Perfect. For baby tree, engage your abdominals. That's your tummy. Lift your chest and breathe. Perfect. Now, if you want a challenge, bring your foot a little higher, just to your calf, not your knee. And then if you want even more of a challenge, bring it even higher, like Van is, to daddy tree. And if you're doing this with a friend, you can offer a little hand. And if you're feeling wobbly, find a drishti. That's something to stare at that is not moving. Perfect. Notice how still you get. Take a big breath in. Exhale, foot comes down to the ground and shake it out. We're going to do 2 half sun salutes and then come on down to the ground and finish up our practice from Tadasana. Inhale your hands above your head. Exhale your hands down to the ground. Just drop your head. Shake it. No. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come on shins. Lift halfway up, look forward. Exhale, all the way down, shake your head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You're gonna do that again. Inhale, hands above your head. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then slowly start to sit back in your imaginary chair. Super, super low. And lower and lower. And I like what you're doing, Van. Bring your hands out in front of you to balance. And lower and lower and lower until you come all the way down to your bottom. Perfect. And we're going to come to crisscross applesauce again. And we are going to do a little breathing with our lotus flower. Today, maybe it'll be like a rose because I do have these beautiful roses in my garden. So you're going to bring your palms together. Touch your pinky finger and your thumb. Perfect. So we have these amazing flowers in the garden and the boys have put them in their hands to show you flower pose. And I've got mine here. You don't have to have a flower to do this, but your palms are touching. Your fingers are open, but the pinky touches and the thumb touches. Perfect. Now you're going to touch the tips of all your fingers together and then bring your hands towards your face, just under your nose. You're going to take a breath in and open the flower. Fingers come apart. Pinky and thumb stay together. Exhale, close the flower. Perfect. Do that again. Inhale, open the flower. Exhale, close it. Fantastic. One more, just like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. This time, bring your hands together right at your heart. Perfect. And then you're going to stretch your feet out in front of you. Your toes are going to be facing your nose. And your legs are going to be nice and long. And then you're going to reach your hands directly in front of you. Lift your chest up super tall. We are going to work against gravity here. We're going to come down very, very slowly, one click at a time. And gravity is going to try to push you. Let's see how long you can resist gravity. Engage your abdominal muscles. Remember, that's your tummy. Lift your chest up high. Perfect. Point your toes to your nose. Reach your hands forward and slowly, one click at a time, come down. Working against gravity. You've got this. Keep going. You're almost there. Resist as long as you can until you can't any longer. And then when you get down to the ground, you can put your hands on your tummy or lay them down on your sides next to you. We're going to come into Shavasana, final resting pose. And if you're not comfortable lying down, in Shavasana and you'd rather sit up, you can do that too. This pose is designed to lie down. So Van's gonna show you how to do it. And I think, Braden, are you gonna as well? Okay, great. And you could put, like I said, your hands on your tummy or just next to you, whatever you're comfortable with. I'll get a little closer. Okay. So settle in. Just let your feet go. Relax. And let your back relax down and find stillness in your hands, your arms. And take a breath in through your nose. And a long exhale. I like to call this pose cloud pose. So we're going to pretend now that we're going on a cloud. So if you're comfortable, shut your eyes. And begin to imagine that there is a cloud forming under your body. Just picture what that cloud looks like. Notice if it has a shape or a color. Is it solid or does it have a pattern? Now let your cloud start to take you somewhere. It can take you anywhere you want to go. And when you get there, notice if there's anybody waiting to greet you. Maybe a friend, somebody you haven't seen in a while. Could be an animal, imaginary or real. Whatever your mind calls in is perfect, absolutely perfect. Just picture it. Notice how you feel in this place, wherever your cloud has brought you. Then bring that feeling with you and get back on your cloud. One inch at a time, your cloud brings you back to your mat. And when it lowers you all the way down, you begin to feel the weight of your body again. Begin to rub the tip of your thumb over the tips of your fingers and wiggle your toes. Then when you're ready, roll over to one side, just like you're taking a little nap in your bed, and use your bottom arm as a pillow. This is a transition pose, and it's very important to give yourself a few moments transitioning. So just take a big breath here, in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you haven't already, begin to open your eyes. Take another breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then start to sit up. Sit in a comfortable position and bring your hands to your heart. Take one more breath here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for practicing with me, and thank you, Braden, and thank you to Van for helping me demonstrate the poses. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Yay!